Rachel Holt in the Nesson Studios, here with Celtics beat writer Darren Hartwell. Game 1 into the Celtics-Hawks playoff series, and the Celtics lost by 1 point in the first game. It was a tough one for them. What are your takeaways from that game?
A couple takeaways. A pretty awful first half of the Celtics. That's the bad news. The good news is that they came back. They were down by 19 points, and they were in it late in the game. Some people are looking at some tough calls that went against the Celtics, but I don't like to really blame the refs. You know, Isaiah Thomas hits a big three in the final seconds to make it a game and give Celtics credit for staying in it. But again, a loss is a loss, and that's an ugly first half. And then obviously you have Avery Bradley's injury, which is what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, if you could just walk us through that. What's his status currently?
Yeah, so it looks like he has a significant hamstring strain. He's going up to block Jeff Teague's shot. He said something didn't feel right when he came down and tried to run down the court and just kind of pulled up lame. It doesn't look good. Just watching it on TV, he was in a lot of pain. And Brad Stevens said he's probably not going to return for the rest of the series. I would be very surprised if he did. So they're going to have to find some other way to figure it out.
With Avery Bradley out, talk about what this means for Game 2 and going on the rest of the series.
Yeah, so it looks like other guys are going to have to step up. Like I said, Marcus Smart probably should see a lot more minutes, fill Bradley's defensive role, and Bradley's one of the best defenders on the team. Another pair of guys who I could see stepping up is Terry Rozier and RJ Hunter, a couple of Celtics rookies. Rozier, he's kind of been the Brad Stevens' emergency option when guys go down, so he could step up, play some defense, try to fill Bradley's offensive role too, because Bradley's the second leading scorer on this team, and then Hunter saw some minutes in Saturday's game, so he might be another option too. Try to knock down some shots because the Celtics couldn't really hit anything in the first game.
All right, well, Game 2 taking place on the road Tuesday night. What can Celtics fans expect for that game and the rest of the series moving forward?
I think this is going to be a big game, a big test to see kind of where the Celtics stand without Avery Bradley. Obviously, you don't want to be too optimistic because he's one of their key players, but maybe they'll kind of rally around that. I think you'll see another close game even without him in the lineup. This is a Celtics team that fights no matter what, but it's going to be a tough one to win, especially in Atlanta.
All right, well, for all your Celtics and playoff news, keep it here on Nesson.com.